Welcome back to the bench, guys. Well, I finished this little high-grade kit. I'm going to be giving this one to my 2-year-old. He wanted a red robot, so I had this kit laying around. So it took me about 2 weeks. Not working too heavy on it, I admit. Maybe just 1 or 2 hours a night. I really like these high-grade kits just because they're cheap. They're good to practice new techniques on, or things you may not be super comfortable with, or you maybe don't have a lot of chance to do, and they're really easy to go together. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go through the kit. I know I haven't shared anything like this on the channel, but gunpla kits are something I'm into, and I feel like a lot of people are, to my surprise. Even some, not that it's bad, just some of the older generation guys I didn't think would be into it, but they are. So, maybe you'll find some interest here too as well. I've been into it about 1.5 years. This is only the second gunpla kit I've built. I do have a few. I made some mistakes on a high grade or a real grade kit as my first kit, and I kind of regretted it for a while and lost some pieces on accident down the sink trying to do something stupid. But anyway, it's your standard Bandai high grade kit. Comes on 4 sprues. I'm not sure. I think I threw it away, but it comes with just your high grade poly caps, and then the classic stickers. I didn't use this one. I went for a gloss black base for the I guess technically what would be the visor. Scoot this back here. Pretty simple instructions. If you open it here, you get some details about the kit. They are in Japanese, but with your phone and the amazing technologies our phone have today, you can obviously translate this. So it's just got your what comes in the kit. That's what the polycap sprue looked like. I just threw it away when I was done, I guess. High grades are 1/44 scale if you've never done one, so they're pretty. I mean, this is a pretty squat mobile suit to begin with. So yeah, I mean, it's in pretty good order because you've got your legs, your feet, waist, and then this is going to be the feet. Those are the shoulder pads, but it actually was nice because everything to do with the arms, I mean the hands, because these were all individual pieces that move. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, so I mean, this was a really easy kit. I mean, I think I got it for $9, so, but yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory instructions. I like to paint these unassembled, or sub-assemblies, I guess. So I would get to this part, I'd leave the feet off, got these here, got rid of the seams that you get from here, things like that. The only thing I left apart, I did put this part together, and I masked this middle section just so I could hide all the seam lines here. But yeah, I mean, build-wise, really nothing crazy. Mostly it was just getting rid of a few seam lines, and then the molding was great, no flash. Posability on this kit is not high. Even for a high grade, it's just kind of a squat little guy. Pretty goofy looking in my opinion, but he is part of the original series, so iconic in a way. I did not go for the traditional brown scheme, as one, I'm not the biggest fan. Two, it doesn't make a lot of sense because a lot of Xeon suits are green, or in the case of the Red Comet, red. So I don't know why this guy ended up brown. Maybe because he's an amphibious type. Anyway, my son wanted red, so I went with red. The other thing I wanted is, I notice not most, but at least the people I watch and follow, they paint with lacquers, and my go-to paints are these Tamiyas. The smell is not very strong, and the finish is quite nice, and they spray like a dream. They clean out really easy. You know, you double these jars up, you get 50-50 out of them. Or you thin them at least 50-50. So you do get a good amount out of these jars. And they're $2 a pop. At least for the 10 mil. But I did want to try some real lacquer paints. Now I used this stuff. This is also a lacquer, airbrush ready, but mostly they were just undercoats, or weathering coats. So on Robot Kai, I picked up these Jump Wind paints. I just liked the kind of this dark red and bright red to do my kit in, and I thought, this would be a great kit to try that on, so I picked those up. And then these paints are extremely, the jar is pretty big. This is 30 mil, and the instructions actually say thin 3-to-1, so you get a lot out of these jars. These are going to be for the Leo kit that I'm doing. I'll show that in a different video probably. And you know what? I did like these paints. They sprayed easy. They cleaned easy. I used this new lacquer thinner from Mecha Empire, or on YouTube. His channel is called Barbatos Rex. I've actually been following his channel for a while now. He does a lot of paint tests, and I do really enjoy watching his show. But when I ordered these, I couldn't find a leveling thinner to save my life, even at my local hobby store. And then he just happened to come out with this, so I picked it up real quick before it was gone. It seems like right now, at least at the time of this video online, some of the Mr. Hobby stuff's back in stock, if that's your preferred thinner. But yeah, let's look more at the kit here. Back to the main topic. You can see with my gloss coat, I did get a little bit of a sag. That was my bad. I did not think the red would be so transparent, so I went a little bit too heavy on the undershading here. I just undershaded with a Tamiya black, and then actually I highlighted with a yellow, because I thought that would make the red pop really well. Actually, these arms have a pretty good range of motion, and these hands, each finger is individually able to move. Not a lot of motion on the head. I feel like if I go more than this, it'll pop right off. Yep. And then it is the amphibious model, but I wanted to go for like the thruster look, and I used some of the I used this on it, and it looked really nice, but then I masked over it to paint the rest of the jetpack, and it peeled off. Even with the clear coat, it peeled off. So the next thing I do that has thrusters, I'm going to try it with just clear paints. let's see if there's anything else really to show you. The kit itself, like I say, super easy. If you dedicated yourself, it's probably more of like a weekend build. I did go a little bit long on the process, but yeah, I mean for I think it was $8.99 wherever I picked it up at. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the build. I think it turned out fine, especially for mostly just, we'll see how long this guy lasts. I'd really like to just put it on his shelf, but he'll want to play with it, and I kind of made it for that reason. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the kit. What have you guys been working on? And in the next video, we'll probably go over what I'm doing currently. It is actually another Gunpla kit. I've got a couple of demands for Christmas stuff. Funnily enough, my dad and my father-in-law are both working on different old trucks, bringing them up to snuff, I guess you could say, restoring them. And my dad's is a 63 Chevy pickup, and my father-in-law's a 45 Chevy pickup. So I do have a kit coming in for the 60. It's actually a 64 Chevy. I'm gonna have to do a little kit bashing on there because basically the windshield is all that changed. So I'm trying to ramp up some of my production on these kits because this one and the other one for my my other son isn't as big of a deal, but the other two are going to be for Christmas, and I'd really like to make them nice. So at least the one for my dad's truck is a pretty old kit, so there'll be a lot of work on there, I'm sure. My first auto kits, actually. So I'll probably do a video on those. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the build. Let me know what you think if you have any critiques. And we'll see you in the next one.